welcome to the Borealis Experience. I'm your host Aurora, and I'm very happy to be spending some time with you today. This episode is requested by a dear listener. I'm very excited to address this, marital conflicts, because I feel a lot of people struggle in their relationships and talking about it and reflecting about it and seeing how we can change ourselves, and in doing so positively influencing our relationships. We can become stronger individuals, stronger couples, a stronger society. If you like this podcast, make sure to subscribe. I welcome everybody who's new to my podcast here. So wonderful to have you. And I'm so grateful for all the listeners who have been here since the beginning. If you want to give back, if you want to show appreciation, hop onto Apple Podcast and leave me a 5-star review. This will make it easy for people to find me and is a big thumbs up to my work, which I would appreciate greatly. Thank you so much. All right, let's dive into this. I'm assuming that you married a person that you love and respect, that you are attracted to, and that you see potential in your relationship you want to build and create. You got to know them a little bit beforehand. You feel comfortable with them. Maybe they are a friend to you, also a lover and respected partner. But sometimes after a couple years, things go astray and things change and relationships change. And I want to explore a little bit why this happens. I feel that a lot of times we take our partner for granted and we start slacking off. We make assumptions about how they think and who they are, and we kind of dive off into our world and maybe work on ourselves or focus on ourselves. And then all of a sudden you wake up next to your partner one day and you don't even really know who this is anymore. You live in the same house, sleep in the same bed, but you don't really have the strong bond between you guys anymore. And there's many, many things you can do in order to refresh a relationship, in order to fix relationship issues. And this is what I want to talk about with you today. The number one thing that is very important to keep track of is how much time do you spend together? And is this time spent wisely? Do you just sit on top of each other and he is on his phone and she is on her iPad or in front of the TV? What are the things that you do when you spend time together? Is it fulfilling or is it just boring routine? Do you give each other full presence? When your partner wants to tell you something, do you actually put your phone away and any other distractions, your newspaper or whatever it could be, and fully listen to your partner? And then what is really the art of listening? Do they talk and you think of your response already and of how you want to get back to them? Or do you just listen and read body language and read what the main message is here? And after they've done talking, you just wait and see a little bit. Do they want to vent? Do they want advice, your opinion? Do they want to express to you how they feel? Being able to truly listen is a life changer in relationships. And I didn't want to wait till the end of the episode because I wanted you to know right away that it is a very easy task to do. and so powerful and important in order to nurture intimate relationships, but also friendships. So when you listen to somebody, watch yourself from now on. Do you want to jump in and interrupt them? Do you want to jump in and throw your opinion on the table and how you feel? Or can you let them speak out? And for me, when I started doing that, I noticed how impatient I was getting. I wanted to get my opinion out there. I wanted to get my advice out there because I wanted to help them right away. But when we do that, we oftentimes miss out on critical information. We pressure the other person and we don't make them feel heard. And so many times I see like women or even men who are like, oh, my partner cheated on me and I don't even know what happened and why is this and stuff. But the side person was usually a good listener, was able to feel the emotions of the other and add and respond adequately. So I feel if we learn to listen to our partner again, then we can create that sweet intimacy to each other, which will reduce the likelihood of cheating. Now, we have listening. The next point I want to address is the assumptions. Oftentimes we see our partner, if we've been together with them for a couple of years, and we just think, yeah, we know exactly how they think. We know exactly what they do, what they want in life. And this is just how it is. But if you could change this a little bit, if you could see that your partner is allowed to change over time, and it makes it even very exciting for you if they change, because they can open you up to a complete new world. So you have to energetically and emotionally give them that space and that curiosity to evolve and to become someone new every day. And to not assume just because they cheered for the Italian soccer players that they love spaghetti and that they love to go to Rome for the next trip of vacation, if you know what I mean here. We have to sometimes kind of force ourselves to be curious about people that we know for a long time, because it will give the other person an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to see that you are genuinely interested and that you give them the space and you allow them to grow and evolve. And this is such a precious gift. To start new hobbies together, to, maybe you guys were both not sporty and physically active in the past, but maybe you want to try something new. So to allow novelty and to maybe even schedule it, that once a month you do something new. You go to a place that you guys have never been before. You try a hobby that you've never tried before. And to just be playful again. I feel a lot of times we forget about the importance of playfulness. When it comes to physical attraction, remember how attracted you were at the beginning of your relationship to your partner and how it is nowadays. Are you still very attracted and curious? Do you still explore new things, or do you deeply appreciate your partner's body with all the flaws, with everything that it has to offer? Partner massage is a very good thing to get intimate again. And asking questions. I feel it's very scary territory to walk on at the beginning, but it is so incredibly important to also there Stay curious. What do you need? What do you want? Am I touching you the way that it is good for you? Or am I only doing what I think is good for you? So also there, becoming curious again, asking questions can sometimes unlock potential that you guys didn't know was even there. To express your needs and to tell the other person what you really want not only makes you feel good about yourself, but also makes the other person see that you trust them and that you want a strong bond with them. And that in and of itself is very strengthening for a relationship. You know, you guys are married, you want to stay together for life. You have to be able to fully open up, because you don't want to die one day and know that you had to hide this part of yourself because you were scared to feeling judged. You have to be able to trust your partner fully and allow yourself to grow and express yourself and be a trustworthy partner and do the same for your partner. So I feel that wasn't the last episode that I put out here for marital conflicts, but the first we covered here was the listening, the undivided attention, the curiosity for your partner, playfulness, and then intimacy, how to be intimate with your partner again. Because most of the time it is your one and only person that you want to be intimate with. But let's not allow it to become shallow and routine. Let's dive a little deeper again and create deep, satisfying relationships. Thank you so much for listening today. I will be out there very soon again. And if this topic is of interest to you, please shoot me a message and I'll put out there more content about it. Until next time, bye-bye.